Let's get into the multiband. This is the best way I think about it, is instead of when you have the multiband off, you have just this solo band and this solo, clip, knee kind of thing, right? If I go to multiband, I get that for each band, which is super dope. You could see the bands, and I'll split these up a little bit so you could see what's going on with the curves. And then I can shape that curve. So now I got a hard curve on the low band. And then you got the mid-range here, the mid-band, which is right here. And you can do the same thing, but let's go like more soft saturation on that. So we can do these all differently. And then we can even solo these out so we can really hear them. So let's solo out the low end, low frequency band, and let's shape it. All right, so we got the low end just giving us a little bit of crunch, which will help that kick translate into smaller speakers, right? So we're gonna get that harmonic. Now let's solo the mid band and let's start to tweak this. All right, this sounded really cool, but I'll show you what I'm gonna do at the end, because this is kind of like how I start to shape this with the multi-bands, so then I can do some parallel stuff at the end. All right, now let's get the high band. Softens out all that harshness and just like makes it almost like a tape saturation, where you can use this as an EQ, where your drums, if they're like really killing your ears, you can just kind of subtly shape it out. So now let's unsolo and let's get this into parallel. We can do a wet, dry parallel with the multibands, and let's hear it. And if I want to just really make these dirty analog tape driven kind of sounds, I could just take this top down a little bit, right? This is the post gain on this. And then I can take the mids up a little bit, and the low end, maybe I'll just bump that up a little bit. That's so good. It's so fun too. Like, just what a good sound. It sounds so musical to me.